Hey, welcome to another episode of Big O Speaks Money Matters. Why you have an awesome credit score? Credit score over 700, great credit score, low income. Credit score over 700, income under 100,000, under 200,000 a year. Wow, something's wrong there. You need to listen to this now. This should not be, right? If you've got a credit score over 700 that's seasoned over a year, right? Which means you've been paying your bills, you've been taking care of business over a year, and your income's not over a minimum of $100,000 a year and really $200,000 a year, you got to absolutely listen to what I'm going to share with you now, right? So real quick, my background, from nothing to now. I've got a book out called From Nothing to Now, right? Credit score, this particular subject that we're going to talk about today is how you can use your credit score to literally go from nothing, no income, nothing but a credit score that's over 700 that you've had over a year with at least 3 trade lines open, right? So here's the criteria. Credit score over 700, credit cards, car note, whatever, 3 lines of credit, right? That have been opened over a year, right? So seasoned credit score over 700. Now, if you have those things, if you don't have them, don't worry about it. You can stick with me. I can show you, I can put you on our program. We can get you the credit score you need. We can get you the accounts that you need and turn this thing around. But if you already have that and your income is not at least 100 grand a year, you're missing out. You have no idea or understanding of how money is working. Right? There are people who just on that credit score alone can come into my office. We can sit down and do some things, and literally, I can get your income over 100 grand a year right now just on the credit score and it being seasoned. So at the end of this video, make sure you catch my number, call my office, go online or something, reach out to me and say, hey, I'm ready to get this done. Let's show me how. Right? Because this isn't fiction. This is live facts. I'm doing this for people every day right now. I have over 30 years of experience dealing with money matters and financial, right? They don't call me America's favorite financial guru for nothing, right? One happy client at a time. So remember to hit the like, remember to subscribe, remember to, hit the notifications and comment, guys. Comment. Let me know what you think about this. I believe your time is important and it matters. So put in the comments whether or not at the end of this video you believe you've learned something that will help you increase your income, increase your financial picture. So you meet the criteria. You have credit score over 700. You've got at least 3 seasons accounts that have been paid on time, great standing, etc. But your income is not over $100,000 a year. Let's change that. Right? So there are so many ways that we can do it. One of the ways that you may not have heard of is simply by leveraging your credit to make investments right now. You can do it from right now. Right? So when you see things that say, hey, buy real estate with no money down, that's you. Over 700, over 3 season score, that's you. Right? Now, if you go to your bank, they might say, no, you don't qualify. You're too young. You're too this and that. Come to me. We have over 200 lenders that'll do it for you right now, right? Bring us a property, bring us a deal. I can show you how to do that. So one, leveraging your credit score to create opportunities of investment, right? Real estate, of course, is one of the number one things we turn to because real estate, a lot of investment, a lot of lenders will loan you just on your credit score. Young, whatever, no experience, young, middle-aged, older, does not matter. Just on credit score alone and your signature, right? If that property is worth, let's use for example, $1 million property, right? If it's worth $1 million and you're acquiring it at what we call investment level, which is substantially lower than $1 million, let's say you're able to pick this property up for $600,000. So it has AKA $400,000 worth of equity. Just as soon as you sign your name, there's a $400,000 gain, right? Just in signing your name. Well, here's the facts. According to the computers, according to the analytics, right? A person walking around with a credit score over 700 that's seasoned over at least a year, that person is 95+% likely to repay that loan, which is why if you have a 700 plus credit score and you don't have 100 grand plus income, there's a problem, because everybody will lend you money to help you to seize the opportunity. So one, I highly encourage you that we look at real estate, right? Real estate is one of the easiest ways to get money to loan, one of the easiest ways to buy with little money out of pocket. And the reason for that is because the property itself is a secure value, right? It's hard to lose money on real estate. Another great way to use your credit score to create income opportunities and get over 100 grand a year is going to be by getting a line of credit. So let's say you've got an awesome talent. You're great at baking. You're great at selling cars. You're great at widgets. Whatever it is that your talent, your purpose, you were created for something great, right? So whatever it is that you know that you're really good at, that you're better than average at, that you're actually in the excellent level at, that people will pay you to do. Let's say you're great at computers, fixing computers. You're great at programming, right? You're great at a skill that is marketable and in demand now, but you just don't have the resources to go out and start your business. You don't have the capital. Guess what? If you got over a 700 credit score and 3-line season, yes, you do. Right now, you can get lines of credit, right? You can get set money, which is where you go in and you say, you come to a company like ours, we're a nationwide lender, and you say, hey, I need 50 grand to get this going. I need 500,000 to get this going, right? We look at your business proposal. We look at the return on investment, your business plan, which again, we can help you with that, right? 28 years plus in the business, I can help you with anything you need. But here's the key. If you've got those first two things, the 700 credit score and seasoned credit, now we can talk, right? You can call me and I literally will sit down with you and say, what do you want to do? And if you don't know what you want to do, we'll sit down, talk about it, and figure it out, and come up with a plan that changes your financial picture today, right? So let's say you know you're great at making widgets. If only you had 500 grand to open up your widget store, right? You'd be awesome at it. If you think you don't have that, but you have the credit score and the seasoning, you do have that. In fact, the funny thing is, when you have a high credit score, it's actually easy. The more money you ask for, it's actually easier to get. It's easier to get 200,000 than it is to go to the bank and get 20,000. It just depends on who you're asking, right? I'll give you a great example of that. You're a guy that did Amazon, Bezos. Bezos was out there asking people for tens of millions of dollars for a company that literally lost money 15 years in a row. Why were they giving it to him? Because he had a vision. He saw something that he was able to convince others that, hey, under the right circumstances, this thing will really go and grow phenomenally. What was that right circumstance? He lost money every year until COVID. COVID hit, boom, now this thing's going crazy, right? But you have to be in that position. High credit score, seasoning that credit score, right? Have a business plan and have an idea of what it is you want to do. So why a high credit score doesn't automatically mean financial success? Because a lot of people who focus on the credit score, there's a lot of people who pay their bills on time and they have a set mindset. That mindset is typically, this happens all the time. Typically someone with super high credit score has a very low risk tolerance, right? So it's almost reversed. The higher the credit score, the less likely that person's going to be a serious entrepreneur risk taker, right? But the funny thing, so literally there are billionaires out there, guys, with 400 credit scores. There are multimillionaires out there with 400 credit scores. And you say, well, why do they have such a low credit score if they got the money to pay the bills? Because they're serious risk takers. They will literally put it all on the line, make it or break it. They understand that the credit score is only a tool to leverage to get the money. Ask your president. He's filed 5 bankruptcies, right? Financial disaster. But if you have a high enough credit score and leverage it, right? People will put money into you for the opportunity. So number one, please feel free to give me a call, or my information will be at the end of this video. Real estate. Real estate's an easy way to borrow money. Second way, line of credit. I recommend line of credits over borrowing the whole amount, because a line of credit literally means that you can borrow money as you need it, right? So let's say you can come to us and we can get you $1 million, but you don't need that million all up front. You just need, say, a couple of $100,000 to start, and you might need $30,000 a month to keep it going, right? From a wiser standpoint and keeping your payments lower, that's what you should be doing. You should do a line of credit for $1 million and say, hey, I only need $250,000 of that right now. So your payment will only be based on that $250,000, right? Give yourself plenty of room for error, because you still got another $750,000 you can pull at any time. You've already been approved for the line of credit, right? If for some reason things are slower than you want them to take off on, you can pull off of it, maintain everything, keep the doors open. If things take off great, hey, I only borrowed $250,000, pay that off fast, and then guess what? The bank will turn around and say, hey, here's a line of credit for $2 million, $5 million, $10 million. Why? Because you're taking care of your business. Whereas if you borrow the whole $1 million up at one time, now your payments are based on that, right? Now you have to have everything go well. So real quick, guys, I don't want this video to be too long. I just want it to be less. If you've got a credit score over 700 and your income's not over really $200,000 a year, but we're going to say $100,000 a year minimum, you need to be reaching out to me or someone very much like me. 30 years of experience, money, knowing how to move money, make money matters. All right. So again, I'm Big O, go with O, HoustonFinTech.com. My number is 832-930-8484, extension 807. Okay. So I'm going to pause this video so that I can put my info on the screen for you. I'm here to help you. If you don't have this credit score, but you want to get there, give my team a call, give me a call. I will put you with the right people. We will get you where you need to go. One thing that I ask of all of my clients in 30 years of doing this, be sincere when you call. Be ready to move, right? If you're not ready to move, it's nothing anybody can do for you that you don't want to do for yourself. I can't hold your mouth open and feed you too, right? So be ready, be disciplined, be ready to take risks, be ready to do things different than you've ever done before. So if you've already got the 700 and the seasoning, let's go. If not, let's get you there.